Hello everybody, I'm playing a bit of Minecraft on the Xbox 360. This is the new update that only came out today. And yeah, as you can see, XP bar has been added in, so we finally have a bit of a enchantment slash everything else going. I'm right, I can see a well by the looks of it that it's there. It's still not used to me. Some coal down here. So what we're gonna do is just gonna play this out. I'm gonna how can I say? I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna try to get all enchantments, diamond armor, all this stuff, start brewing potions, and by some chance, even though the Ender Dragon is not yet in this game, it's in the next update, you can still get into the end. It just takes a lot of work. And I've gotta find out how to how can I say? I have to try figure out how to make an eye of the Ender rather than an Ender eye. So right, we're gonna get started here, and let's see how this goes. So right, first things first, gonna have to build a house. Yeah, food over there. So we just gotta get some wood, collect it all together, get it ready, and then we just gotta get going. So, I'm wondering where I should build my house. I shouldn't build it out in the middle of nowhere. You have to kind of build it with, like, intentions. Like, build it in the middle of a valley because there's, like, I don't know, tons of caves all around the area just so you can go in and do mining all over the place. You have to have a purpose for what you're doing. Just, like, sticking it in the middle of a field isn't really going to help. You've no cover and mobs will spawn and absolutely come from every different sides underneath the map. So you've got to be quick, you got to be fast, and you got to be in a bit of a hurry. So I know I haven't done a video on the Xbox 360 edition in a fairly really long time. So I thought with this having the new updates, it would have a bit more of a interest to people now. And all I can imagine you're seeing right now is, why the hell is he just cutting down wood? Well, if I don't have wood, I don't have a house. Don't have a house, I will die. So, that's probably any questions, just ask. Right. So, we get some of that. Get some more of that. I guess I'll pickaxe. Just do a quick run down here. Do a leap. Hop down. So, gonna want to collect some coal, and there's a handful of new things that have been added in, like the testificates. There's some iron there, lovely. So we've got a good start. We're going to a lot of this is going to require is mining and building a house. But we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to really think it through, because with a house in this now, like with hunger and all that, you have to be able to build a house that can pretty much self-sustain itself. So there has to be an abundance of resources. In other words, a lot of trees. You have to be able to have, I'd say, access to water, just so like, you can for brewing. You don't want to have to keep running halfway across the map and then coming back just to, like, I don't know, get a bucket of water to fill the water bottles. So that's one of the main things as well. So if you're to do a proper survival in terms, you're gonna have to be thinking a lot through. So we got one of them now. We're gonna need more sticks, and we're gonna need one of these. So I'm gonna have to run down here really quickly, and I know it'll take it forever to do this because this could be a big problem. The longer you take to do this, the more likely you're gonna get killed at night. But I'm thinking for our first night, probably gonna do a little bomb shelter kind of house, just hidden in the middle of nowhere underneath the ground. That'll probably be me, like, first house. As everybody says, you never really want to build your first house underneath the ground. Because what happens if something traps you outside your door? You've no real good way of getting out. So, I've got to get up here, get out. And I would say go live in an NPC village for your first night, but it's not really a good way of surviving, because you're relying on something else rather than your own abilities. So you've got to just reorganize the old inventory. So stick that in there, that in there, that in there, and that in there, and make some torches. Oh, there's a way vendor. Oh, blaze power. That's what I was fearing. It means I need to go into the end and kill Blazemen. That is going to be a funny time. Warning, when that episode does come out, that will contain a lot of swearing. I'm not joking. Blaze light you on fire. And I can't even get potions of like... Oh. I'm blind. How did I not see that village? Should I go to the village, or should I go live on my own? Village? On my own. I might go in and raid them all and take all their food, and then I go on my own. Yeah, we go on our own. Relying on other resources is better. It is better to just rely on your own. If we're ever desperate for a place to live, at least I know there's a place nearby. So right. We've got an alright amount of wood. I wouldn't call it enough. Yeah, I really wouldn't call it enough. But in any case of it, if we need more, I can just go hunt down some more. So let's try to get some food. Lovely. Steak or pork. Come on. One piece of wool. 2 pieces of wool. 3 pieces of wool. Right, we have a bed. We have XP now as well, so this will go towards our we need to try to do this cleverly. Oh god. Back here, pig. I thought they put it in that at least the pig has to drop at least 1 piece of wool. Oh well. At least we're getting fed. Not directly, anyway. There we go. Just gotta collect as much food as we can. Save us then later on having to go hunt down tons of food. So right, we gotta be quick about this. Cows always drop food. Come on. Always drop a bit of food. Just leap. Oh, how much we got? I've only got 5 pieces of steak. Thought we would have more. Yeah, cows are quite stupid because things ran back at me. I hit it and then it ran back. Pigs are fast. They're also stupid though. There we go. Cow. I would say he was stuck, so... The population of cows is just like declining ever so quickly. Oh god, that's a lot of cows. Yeah. More food for me. I ain't going hungry tonight. So, we're gonna... by the time we're finished here, we're gonna have a lot of food. Ah, right. So, just kill off these last 2 cows. And we should probably head back to where I've seen that iron and collect that up. And head off on a merry adventure. Oh, there's another cow. Yous are lining up for me. People might say, why are you killing the cows? They're not doing anything wrong. They're food. Can't say food's scarce because things are practically throwing themselves in front of me. Speaking of which, where did my sword just go? Here it is. Oh no. First night's approaching and I'm starting to get very hungry. Just hold off starvation for a short period of time. Need to try to get a furnace going so I can cook up this food, otherwise we might be in a lot of trouble. Oh god, this is not going to end well. This first night is going to be a nightmare night. Although it will be quite funny. Not for me, but for you. Ooh. As much food as I can. Right. So. Yeah, we got plenty of food. We ain't going hungry. Watch. About 4 or 5 episodes into this now, I will be starving. So, collect this iron. There we go. And we got some more iron in here. Collect all this. I think that's it. Is that it? I can barely see. Oh, no. You can barely see. Yeah, it looks like we might be there. Is that it? That's it. Alright. So, just collect a bit more cobblestone. We need to make a furnace. Then from that furnace, we can live. How much? Right, we got enough. I think we can do a quick drop down here. And there we go. And drop that in. And drop that in. Okay, we're mourning off starvation here. Hey, pigs. Deserved it. Shouldn't have came over to me. Maybe that might give me a bit more light. Nope. Right, I should probably make some more torches. Or I do have torches. No, not anymore. Nope. Although, there could be some here. It's very hard to see. Right, we are officially surrounded. But we now have food. Let the health regenerate. Perfect. Right. Remember I said makeshift bomb shelter? Here we go. This is gonna be shelter A. It's gonna be quick, and this is just gonna be dug into here. I'm even making the bed and everything. We're gonna be sleeping here. Just pass through it as quick as possible. I can hear that noise. I don't know if that's a... You have to watch out because it can be creepers. If there's no sound but you hear a sort of footstep on grass, that's a creeper. Gotta be clever about the way you work. So stick that there. And torch there, torch there. This is probably one of the stupidest ideas I have ever done, but I have to do it. Come on. Lovely. We actually slept. That worked out quite well. Right, we'll have a quick look up here while that food is cooking off. Nope. That's just about that there. Okay. Alright, also, for people who have been watching me, I think that was an enderman. I'm not sure. Zip past very quickly. For those of you who have watched the Skyrim series that I just put up my channel the other day. Yeah, I haven't stopped it or anything like that. I just haven't done the video yet because for the past week my exams have been taking up a lot of my time. So that's the reason why this video is being made. It's basically getting back into a bit of a routine of it. I've got to start producing more videos quickly because it's just I keep forgetting to do it. It's like then when me time shows up, it like frees up. I completely forget like to like record videos. Like it just like your mind's like kind of going relax. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Why did I not think twice? Oh,